100 on 100. That is our target, and I'm sure all my fighters are going to achieve that target. Here in home science, we have already finished section number A, where we solved 14 objective type questions of practice paper number 3. Now we move over to section number B, where we'll discuss a few case study based questions. So you have 7 case study based questions which carry 1 mark each. The first case study is protein energy malnutrition is a problem for every society and country. It is more prevalent in developing countries as compared to developed countries. Its main cause is insufficient intake of food. Obviously, if it is malnourishment, it is insufficient take of food in terms of daily nutritional requirements of individuals in both quantity and quality. Remember, in both quantity and quality. Apart from this, infections in children like diarrhea, measles, breathing infections, worms and intestines also give rise to protein energy malnutrition, which because whatever is eaten by the child is not digested by the child. So deficiency of what causes marasmus disease? What causes marasmus disease? Energy and protein deficiency. I think you cannot have a simpler paper than this. Marasmus, we are talking about protein energy malnutrition. So obviously marasmus would be caused by protein and energy deficiency. So the answer is D. Let's see question number 16. Which disease is caused in children due to deficiency of energy and protein? Again, energy and protein. It's either marasmus or kwashiorkor. Marasmus is not given here. It's kwashiorkor. So the answer is C. Night blindness is caused by vitamin A. I'm repeating it so that you can, अगर क्वेश्चन चेंज भी हो जाए तो यू कैन ऑलवेज रिमेंबर इज नाइट ब्लाइंडनेस इज कॉज्ड बाय विटामिन ए, goiter by deficiency of iodine, and anemia by deficiency of iron. Just memorize them and you are done. Which of the diseases is caused in adults due to deficiency of iron? I told you abhi I just told you the answer is D, anemia. You don't have to go any further. Just put a right on anemia and D is the right answer. Now question number 18, which of the following is an incorrect statement? Here we'll have to read all of them. Infection in children like measles, diarrhea also increases malnutrition. We read it in this paragraph. Worms and intestines also give birth to malnutrition. Do you know this? Let's move further. ये भी सही लग रहा है. If there are worms in intestine, there will be malnutrition. We read it. This problem is negligible in developing countries. Oh, this problem is not negligible in developing countries, but in developed countries. So this one though is wrong. Let's see the next one. Insufficient food intake increases malnutrition. This is correct. If you are eating sufficient food, there is less chance of malnutrition. So the answer is C. Can you have a simpler paper like this? I'm forced to think that it's too simple. Large institutions, the next case study. Large institutions like hospitals, hotels have their own laundry department, and the whole lesson was based on hospitals and hotels, the laundry lesson. Healthcare sector, here laundry takes care of hygiene, cleanliness and disinfection. In hospitals primarily excellent fast dyes are used which can easily be washed, and they might be washed in warm water also because it has to be done every day. Special finishes like stiffening and bleaching may or may not be done to perfection because this is not that important as hygiene. But in hospitality sector, hygiene and cleanliness are main areas of concern. White clothes are bleached so that they are spotless clean. Clothes of different yarn, weaves and finishes are used in hotels and restaurants. So while washing, suitable washing ingredients and methods are taken into consideration. But this particular question also gives an answer to the difference in the laundry of hospital and a hotel, which is a long question. So once you read it, that question is also covered. Okay. Now let's see the 1 markers. What kind of clothes are used in hospitals? What kind of clothes? Cotton clothes, because you might have to heat them, you have to launder them in hot water also, in boiling water to sanitize them. So cotton. Which sector lays stress on aesthetics and finishes of clothes? Hospital, hostel में who looks at it? Prison? No, it's C, hotel, where aesthetics and finishes are of utmost importance. So the answer is C. In such a simple question also there is a choice. System of dash helps to identify clothes according to each customer, where Machine tags, repairing, stiffen. When you give your clothes, when you take back your clothes, there are tags ना, और उस tag को ही देख के the person gives it to you. So the answer is tag. Even if you give it for dry cleaning, there is a tag attached, and that tag, the tailor also attaches a tag, and so the answer is B. By that tag, he identifies by the number that it is your item. Now, question number 21. Which of these is not a finish? Folding, ironing, starching, and calendaring. Ironing is a finish, or starching, calendaring, these are all finishes, but folding, even if the cloth is not finished, you can fold the cloth. So the answer is A. Folding is not a finish. And last, or involvement of operator is not required in manually operated, fully automatic, semi-automatic, or laundry. Fully automatic, the name itself speaks for itself that fully automatic machine does not require an operator. Very simple now. So here also you have scored full 7 on 7. So 14 plus 7 is equal to 21 on 21. So 21 is already over out of 70. Now what remains is section C. We'll do it later when we are finished with the objective type questions. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.